In the film industry, a wide variety of different studios see success every year, with some of the major ones churning out blockbusters and Oscars galore like clockwork. However, in 2022, we've seen one studio enjoy a particularly dominant year. Here to talk about A24's dominance is film reporter Eli Kerness and our industry reporter Lucas Vogel. Guys, thank you for being here.
Of course, thank you for having us.
So let's just get started. Eli, can you give us a quick rundown on how A24 became one of the most popular studios?
Of course. Well, A24 has had a very interesting decade on the scene. They began as a film distribution company, and it developed them to have a good eye for picking good stories. And with that, they're also an indie company, so they have a lower budget, and it's led to them prioritizing telling these stories instead of raking it in at the box office. Now, with that being said, they have been incredibly successful in the box office and critically with films like 2017 Best Picture winner Moonlight and this year's smash hit Everything Everywhere All at Once. And it's really set them up for a great year in 2022.
I mean, their films are all truly amazing. And Lucas, A24 has a history of giving a spotlight to new faces in the industry. So who are some people that have gotten their big debut in A24 films?
Yeah, Eli highlighted it perfectly. A24 allows there to be new blood in the industry. By taking this more outsider approach, it gives new directors and talent a chance to shine. You think of names like Ari Aster, name like Robert Eggers. Those are two big directors that got their big start on A24. You also can think of it as a restart for a lot of actors and directors. Jonah Hill, Adam Sandler started off director debuts with more serious type things, and then you think of Brendan Fraser in this year's film The Whale, kind of his return back to the spotlight. So A24 is really a jumping off board for a lot of new talent.
Oh, that's so great. And I do have a question for both of you. While you're here, can you tell me what elevated the films this year compared to previous years?
Well, of course, you have to talk about Everything Everywhere All at Once. If you're talking about A24 in 2022, that film is a potential Best Picture nominee. It set the bar extremely high for A24 for this year, and they've been able to live up to that expectation. They keep the audience on their toes. They always provide these mind-bending thrillers, but they're always done in a different way. Take this year with 5 different horror films done by A24, but they're ranging from a comedy in Bodies, Bodies, Bodies with Pete Davidson all the way to a mind-bending, uneasy slasher in Pearl. So there's a really big variety there.
Yeah, kind of going off of that, the money's also been really good. You talked about Everything Everywhere All at Once, making $100 million top grossing film ever for A24.
Well, thank you both for being here tonight and breaking that all down for us. So when we come back, Brad Pitt is launching an exciting new business venture. You won't want to miss it. Stay tuned, Unpeelers.